We're following up the original Imagisense ranking with a more complete version as requested by many of you. This one's going to contain more of the details that I think you need to know about each of these fragrances, and unfortunately I couldn't get my hands on Blue Jeremy Hectic. The order was placed, but it simply never shipped. I don't know why. But in the meantime, this is what we're working with. We're also going to include the OG, so let's get started. Number 10, Nordstag's Expressions 3. This one, similarity about 50%, longevity 4 hours, moderate projection for 2, price about $30. Notes, I see some conflict between this being a take on Imagine or it being a take of Afternoon Swim. Falls about down the middle for me. I like how the scent is done, but it does fall low on this ranking and also performance-wise. Overall rating, 5 out of 10. Number 9, Kadlaj Kados Blue Spice. Similarity about 60%, longevity 8 hours plus easily, strong projection for 3, moderate for the next 3 at least, price $40. Notes, this could be a bad batch, I fully admit that, but it's also a possibility for all of you. The ginger in this is very overpowering, and though it contains all the correct elements, this version is very unbalanced and unpleasant. Overall rating, 3 out of 10. Number 8, Alexandria Fragrances Visionary. Similarity 60%, longevity 5 hours, moderate projection for at least the first hour, price $120. This one wasn't bad on my skin, but I was only mainly getting a citrusy orange and nothing else, which is too narrow for the scent delivery. Overall rating, 4 out of 10. Number 7, Aqua Dubai. Similarity 65%, longevity and getting about 10 hours, strong projection for the first 2 to 3 hours, moderate for the next 4, price $45. This only hits on the soap for me. I don't know if they've reformulated since, but I like how it performs a lot better than the other ones so far. Overall rating, 8 out of 10. Number 6, Zamaya's Massage Infused. Similarity 80%, longevity I'm getting 6 hours with moderate projection for 3. From there it starts pulling back a bit, price $30. Notes, from here on we're starting to enter into a more balanced territory. The elements of the OG are present, it's just that nothing's really prominent. Except in this one, there is a strong ginger opening, which considering the OG is kind of wrong, but overall rating 7 out of 10. Number 5, Stark Vision by Yaman Lail. Similarity 80%, longevity 10 hours, moderate projection for the first 4. By hour 7, this was a skin scent, but it did cling to clothes forever. Price $85. Note, I was expecting more on this one based on the hype and the price. I did think it was good, but there wasn't a particular area where I thought it stood out. Overall rating 7.4. Number 4, Game of Spades Full House. This one has a similarity of 85%, longevity for 6 hours with moderate projection for 3, price $70. Notes, this one has just a little bit more black tea in it than the Yaman Lail, which is why I like Imagination the black tea. I still think it gets edged out by others on this list which have a little bit more of a prominent black tea note, but otherwise overall rating 7.6. Number 3, Art of Arabia 1. Similarity 85%, longevity 5 hours with moderate projection for the first 2 to 3, price $45. Notes, I absolutely love this scent profile. I just wish that I got better performance from it. Others say they get more, some say they get less. Either way, I think it's highly recommendable, and in my opinion, one of the places I would start amongst the fragrances in this collection if you're looking for something a little bit safer. Overall rating 8.5 out of 10. Number 2, Essence de Blanc. Similarity 88%, longevity of 8 hours with moderate projection for 3 to 4, price $30. Notes, I think this is one of the ones to start with if you really want to know if you'll like Imagination, because the black tea is well done. It's strong as heck in the opening, but it'll help you understand if you like that in fragrances at all, which is really good. Once this cools down though, I think it's much more enjoyable. Overall rating 8.5 out of 10. And finally for number 1, we have Marwa. Similarity about 93%, longevity I'm only getting 5 hours with moderate projection within those first 3, price $55. Notes, this is definitely the closest amongst what I have now in the collection to the OG. I tried to give this a little bit more time to mature, and the scent has definitely got better. The black tea is lingering a bit longer. Only thing is my performance hasn't gotten better. It's just about average, which is unfortunate, but it's otherwise a truly great take, and I give this about a 8.5 out of 10. And finally, we have the OG. Obviously, similarity 100%, longevity for 7 hours with moderate projection within the first 3 to 4 in my experience. Notes, people say this one has been reformulated. This is my first bottle, so I can't speak to that, but I have enjoyed the scent a lot. I don't think the performance has been outstanding. It's just been a bit average so far. And with this price tag, this lives on as a special occasion fragrance only. I do think that it needs to be hyped down a little bit. Hearing so many videos where people say, what's your favorite scent? And people say OG is kind of like hearing vanilla for ice cream flavor. It's not wrong, it's just a little bit less interesting at this point. But this was fun. We'll be working on the Chili Pacific version next, so leave me a comment letting me know what you would like to see in that version, how you would restructure this ranking, and I'll see you guys in the next one.